All right, everyone, welcome to Feasting with Phil. Today, for my 15th anniversary marathon, my wife has made a spread of food. 4 different dishes that she made that we're going to eat here together. So, to show you some of the things, first of all, some homemade cornbread and mashed potatoes, both from scratch. You know, made from cornmeal, flour, sugar and other things, and then homemade mashed potatoes from yellow, I think they were Yukon Gold potatoes with various seasonings and the like. Okay. Baked beans, yes, from scratch. The beans, ketchup, molasses, Worcestershire sauce, and other things, and she baked them slowly today. So homemade baked beans, which I've never had before. I've only had canned baked beans. So let's see what these are like. Okay. It smells good. And then, slow cooker barbecue chicken with Hawaiian rolls that fell apart. It's my fault. I was taking the Hawaiian rolls out of the pack, and they ripped apart and disintegrated in my hands. And I was like, well, I'm kind of in a hurry. I want to go eat. I don't really care what they look like. But yeah, it's slow cooker white meat chicken. That was cooked with a bunch of seasonings, barbecue sauce, and other things on 2 Hawaiian rolls. So I'm calling this my backyard barbecue special for my 15th anniversary that my wife had made. So what do we try first? What do we even try first? What do you guys want to taste? Do you want the mashed potatoes, the cornbread, the beans, or the chicken? What would you like first? We'll try it in whatever order my viewers want. Potatoes, beans, mashed potatoes, beans, cornbread, chicken, beans. All right, I guess we'll try the beans. I've only had, like I said, canned beans. I never actually had like beans that were cooked with the ingredients like custom made. So we're gonna see what this is like. Okay, my wife's recipe, which she found online, of course. She's never done this before. This is her first time. So let's see what it tastes like. It's supposed to, like I said, molasses, Worcestershire sauce, ketchup, and other seasonings along with the beans. So let's see here. Okay. It's not bad. I would say, okay, you want to know what's weird? Because it doesn't necessarily taste like one flavor. Like usually when you get canned baked beans, they're really tangy, or they're really sweet, or they have bacon. Like this, I think has like a little of everything, and therefore it tastes a little like everything. It does. It kind of tastes like a ton of flavor at once. But nothing really stands out because you can taste everything. Tanginess, sweetness, savoriness. One thing, it's my fault. I forgot the bacon. My wife told me to get bacon. I forgot the bacon. It's my fault that there's no bacon in these. I wish there was bacon in these. It's my fault completely. So I'm certainly not going to be upset about that. I don't want to blame but myself. But outside of that, they're decent. They're hot. I can't eat them too fast because they're really hot. She just finished making everything. Let me try it again here. Yeah, see, again, I see. There's tanginess. Oh, they're gonna be tangy. No, then I get hit with like molasses, and it's like sweet. Okay, then what's next? And it's like the savoriness of the bean. It's really hard to put my finger on the flavor. It's like everything at once. It really is like all beans. It's like all flavored beans. I mean, trust me, it's not bad. It's just, it's different because every time I've had canned beans, it leans to one way with the flavor. You know what I mean? But it's good. All right, let's try the cornbread and the mashed potatoes. So these are Yukon Gold mashed potatoes here. Handmade, fresh, not instant in any way, thank God, because I don't like instant mashed potatoes. I think they're too grainy. Let's see what this is like here. I don't know. I have no idea what she put into this either. That's really good. Mmm. Buttery. I think I taste a hint of garlic. Mmm. And it's not grainy. Mmm. Yummy. That's a winner. That mashed potato is a winner. I love it. I love fresh mashed potatoes. I really do. Mmm. I don't like instant mashed potatoes because they're so fake. Really, they're so fake. They're just, grainy stuff, dehydrated and rehydrated. I like the real thing. Those are good. That's really good. Let's try the cornbread now. My homemade cornbread with cornmeal, flour, sugar, and other things. I don't actually know what went into it. It's a little crispy on the outside, I can see. Mmm. That's pretty good. I like that it has crispiness on the outside. Because when you buy cornbread from like a deli or a bakery, from like a grocery store or whatever, it's always very mushy. And this is fresh out of the oven. So it actually has a crispiness on the top and bottom and the edge. Mmm. That's very good. I got to dip some of that into the beans, I think, would taste really good. Dipping one thing to the other. That's the way to go with barbecue. Mm-hmm. So now, the main course is the slow cooker chicken, which is pieces of white meat chicken breast, chopped up, slow, marinated, and then cooked in the slow cooker all day with Hawaiian rolls. And the reason the rolls look terrible, it's my fault. I ripped them apart, trying to get them out to put the chicken on it. It's my fault, okay? But let's see here. Let's see. First, let's just take some chicken without the bread. Let's take a piece of chicken without the bread. Mmm. That's tender. It's flavorful. Wow, the barbecue sauce has a kick to it, a spicy kick. So it's not bland at all. It's not just savory. It has a spice to it. I like that. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's yummy. It's very good. You get the sweetness of a Hawaiian style roll with spiciness of a sauce, and of course, delicious chicken. Mm-hmm. It's very good. That's very delicious. Mmm. So, of course, I have to give a shout out to my wife, Kat, who makes all this. She's a great cook. She's getting better, I swear. She's getting better and better as a cook the more that she cooks. And I didn't know what she was going to make for today. And she just decided to do a giant spread. I thought she would make like one or two things. She's like, no, I want to do like a giant spread for today. Okay. It sounds amazing. Mm-hmm. No, I do not cook with my wife. Nope. I stay out of the kitchen. When my wife is cooking, she wants me out of the kitchen. I'm serious. She was finishing the beans when I was down there, and she was like, go serve yourself. Go serve the rest. Let me do these beans. Leave me alone. Okay. Mmm. Very good. And the good thing is she made enough leftovers. We're going to have this again probably like Monday. So, she put a lot of work into this. Probably hours of cooking. But we get multiple meals out of it, so it's worth the work. Mmm. Do you guys prefer fried chicken or barbecue chicken? What's your favorite? I honestly prefer barbecue chicken. Fried chicken tastes good, But man, it's just so greasy. While barbecue chicken, it tastes great, and you know it's slow cooked, and it's not nearly as bad for you without having all that fried stuff in it, right? We got disagreement in the chat. Wow, I said it's about 50-50. I'd literally say that's about 50-50 with people disagreeing. Some people saying fried, some people saying, barbecue. Again, I like fried chicken, but it's disgusting when it comes to the whole health factor of it. It's dripping in grease, right? It's so bad for you. Like, I couldn't even tell you the last time I ate fried chicken. I don't even know. Because I can't eat that stuff, you know? Probably like over a year ago at a restaurant or something, right? Well, of course, tandoori chicken is amazing. I love Indian food. So tandoori chicken, but, I'm talking about American style. If you head up, ask me, would you want fried chicken or barbecue chicken? I would probably get the barbecue chicken. I don't think I would even pick the fried chicken. Excuse me. Whew. Daxpa says, put a paper towel on fried chicken. It's not so bad. If you have to have all these extra tools to eat what you're eating, there's a problem, right? Why can't you just make it and eat it? If you have to do these extra steps to try to make it less bad for you, then there's a problem there. Right. Okay. Beans. The beans cooled down a bit. They're a little better now. They're definitely more tangy than they are sweet. But it's just weird because they're both tangy and sweet at the same time, and I'm just not used to that with beans. Typically, you'd have the tangy ones, and the tangy ones usually have like onions and stuff in them. Or the sweet ones are usually more savory, and then those would have like bacon. And this doesn't have bacon or onion. It's just baked beans with the flavoring. Both flavorings, like both directions. Do I remember the last time I had real mashed potatoes? Actually, no. Not at all. I actually don't remember the last time that I had. I know Kat made them, but it was probably a while ago. Because they take a lot, real mashed potatoes take a lot of work. So typically if she's going to make like chicken or something else for dinner, she'll just have the instant mashed potatoes. And then, all the work would go towards the protein to make the protein better, right? But I really like these real mashed potatoes. These are like my favorite thing. I love real mashed potatoes. Yummy. Yeah, I think these were Yukon Gold. They were gold potatoes for sure. I don't know. Usually Yukon Gold are small, but they were like giant. So I don't know if they were Yukon Gold or not, but they said they were gold potatoes. Man, Fred says he gets homemade mashed potatoes every week. They're the bomb. That's delicious, man. Stormforce Gamers says, I eat real mashed potatoes every day. Every day someone makes them for you? Holy shit. Someone must really like making mashed potatoes. I love the crispiness on this cornbread. I never get crispiness on cornbread anywhere. I love it. Oh, really? Benny says, getting an electrical potato masher is a game changer because doing it with a standard masher is too much time and work. Yeah, I didn't even know. They have an electric potato masher? They do? Really? What does it look like? Is it like a giant press that crushes them or something? I've never heard of that before. An electric potato masher. Mmm. No, oh, I guess I'm eating the cornbread now. It's too good. The cornbread's really good. Mm. Moses, my mom makes me mashed potatoes every day for breakfast. Why are you eating mashed potatoes for breakfast every day? That's weird. Where do you live? In the United States, that's really odd. We would never eat mashed potatoes for breakfast. Mm. Mmm. There's no way I'm eating all of this. I can't finish this. But it's a great spread for an anniversary meal, for a special celebratory meal. Ah, yummy. Someone said something else. Hold on. No, you're right. I probably should get a grill up for outside. We wanted to get one for years. I finally just cleaned up my backyard recently. One of my days off, I had a little bit of extra time. And I went out there, and I basically thoroughly cleaned up the backyard in a way that I haven't done in years. So now the backyard's kind of like a clean slate. If we wanted to do something, we could do that. But we'll have to look into it. Now it's too late. You know, if we were to get a grill now, we'd use it for what, like 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks tops? Maybe we'll get one for next year. I'll have to think about it. Okay. Derek, I have no idea. He says, where's the cornbread recipe from? Oh, my wife did it. I'm not the cook. I'm sure she probably looked it up online. Hmm. Someone gifted a membership? Oh, I don't have the screen open. Sorry about that. Shout out to Nathan Smith, who gifted a membership, and it went to Ghost. Congratulations to Ghost on the gifted membership. Thank you, Nathan, for supporting the channel. I missed it. I wasn't paying attention here. Sarah also had done a super chat earlier. You seem more genuinely immersed in games back then. Do you think that having to interact with your audience takes away from the immersion? Depends on what you mean. Because certain games are just more immersive to begin with. Quite honestly, I feel like a lot of games today just aren't that immersive. You know? Like, I've played them for 15 years. So you lose that level of immersion when you've already kind of played that same game 10 times in the past already. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was playing Armored Core, I feel like that's a little bit more immersive because it's something I haven't played in a long time. Or in ages. I can't even tell you the last time I played, like, a mech game. So I was, like, a little bit more focused on the game, right? I mean, obviously, since I became an interactive streamer, I have a lot more to pay attention to. I have to be monitoring a chat, talking with people, doing shout-outs, you know, monitoring for idiotic trolls and stuff. There's a lot to do. But I feel like I've gotten better at it over the years. At first, it was very distracting. But now I've gotten better at it where now I can kind of juggle everything. This barbecue sauce is spicy. Building spice to it. I'm debating what I want to finish because there's no way I can finish all of this. It's stuck. The barbecue sauce absorbed into the bread. Now the bread is stuck to the plate and I can't move it. Mmm. All right. Well, yes, definitely thanks to my wife for making such an amazing spread. I'm almost done. I'm getting very full, so I can't eat that much more. Yummy. Okay. What do you mean I didn't touch the sandwiches? I'm eating them the whole time. I've been eating that barbecue chicken the whole time. There's no way you could eat those as sandwiches. It's too messy. That's why I've been using the fork to eat them. I mean, you could eat them and you get it all over yourself. It's kind of foolish. Mmm. Yummy. All right. So I'm getting limited space in my stomach. I'll just have a little bit more of everything and we're done. I can't eat that much more. It's been 20 minutes. I can't eat that much more, man. It's too much food. I always take too much. I really do. I always take way too much food. What's my favorite? Dude, I don't know. They're all good. Like, literally everything is good. The barbecue chicken is spicy. The beans are savory but sweet. The cornbread has a crunch to it that I don't have in normal cornbread. I love fresh mashed potatoes, so this is a treat. Mmm. I love it all. Yummy. And I got some shortbread cookies we can have later. Shortbread cookies. If I want dessert later. I still have half the bag of popcorn. I ate half the bag earlier. Look. I still have half a bag of popcorn. That I can eat as we continue to watch these ridiculous videos of my history. We'll still watch those for about 2 hours or so. Depending on how much you guys are enjoying it. Mmm. Alright, I'm eating the cornbread fully. It's too good. Yummy. Well, Walk Warrior, it's nice to have you here today. Thanks for joining us here today. I appreciate that. We'll get back to viewing content soon. But it was time to eat. Mmm. Mmm. Honestly, I'll probably just finish the cornbread. That's it. I don't think I can fit any more. I think I'm stuffed. Well, I hope you guys that are still here are enjoying the marathon so far. Keep in mind, I told you guys, we'll keep watching stuff that you guys nominated for probably another 2 hours, and it's up to you if you want to keep going. Maybe you want to do a little bit of gameplay or something, you know, Street Fighter 6 or something. We'll see what you guys feel like after that. I guess it all depends on how much you guys have me drink. Because right now, I had what? I had one shot, and I had that crazy drink that had way too much liquor in it, right? But that's been it. If you guys have me do more shots, then I don't know how well I could play Street Fighter later. I guess we'd have to see. Get me sloppy drunk, and then get me do placement matches with another character like Zangief in Street Fighter. See how I do drunken placement matches in Street Fighter 6. That would be something interesting, actually. I wouldn't really care, because, like, Zangief, who gives a shit, right? He's already, the worst character. But I guess we'll see what happens. I guess we'll see what happens, because you guys might not have me drink anymore at all. I don't know. It's up to you. You guys control the stream, not me. So. Ugh. Excuse me. All right, let's finish this cornbread, and that'll be it. Man, I love this cornbread. The cornbread is actually not as sweet as the cornbread you would get from, like, a restaurant, and I like that. I think that the restaurant, like, I go to, like, Famous Dave's Barbecue or something, their cornbread is a little too sweet. I think this is better. Yummy. All right. So, I like it all. The beans are a little surprising because, like I said, usually when I eat baked beans, they're one way or the other. These are both tangy and sweet, which makes me kind of like, whoa, I'm not expecting both flavors. I always love homemade mashed potatoes, so that's great. The chicken's spicy and good, but honestly, the cornbread, man. All right, you asked me what's my favorite? The cornbread. I love cornbread, and that cornbread is not overly sweet. It's tasty. So, a great meal for my wife to celebrate my anniversary celebration. Hope you enjoyed. And now back to reacting. Now that my stomach is nice and full. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Yummy.